Hi, Lou Manfredini, Ace's home expert. You know, for many of us, our garage doors face the street and it's what everyone sees. You can boost your curb appeal by painting that door. Let me show you how it's done. Okay, you may not think about it, but when you're doing any kind of exterior painting, like the garage door we're going to paint today, weather does play into it. The temperature, the humidity, the rain, you really want to pay attention to what the forecast is. And direct sunlight is also problematic. With a garage door especially, if you're going to be painting it during the heat of the day and the sun is bearing down on it, you may not get the best results. So timing is everything. Well, we don't want to paint over that dirt. We have the perfect weather day, so now it's time to wash the door. We're going to use a house wash that you put on the end of a garden hose, kind of spray it on there, use a scrub brush. You can really use any kind of mild detergent if you want. This is a metal door, has some texture to it, so we want to make sure it's clean. Typically you're going to wash one day, paint the next, but if you only have one day to do it, get a bunch of beach towels after you clean it, dry it all off before you start doing the prep work. Now, if you have an automatic door opener, for safety's sake, I'd like you to unplug that and pull the safety release chain so that you can move the door freely up and down by hand. All right, now it's time to do some additional prep work. If you have rust spots on the door, you want to handle those first. You want to scrub them down, maybe using a wire brush, a little sandpaper. If you need to do any patching, I would do that in advance so you can do the rest of the work on the body of the door. All right, with the door all prepared, it's time now to apply the paint. We're going to be using Clark+Kensington exterior paint and primer in one in a satin finish. And the way you want to approach this is you want to start with the top panel and paint it. We're going to use a brush, and then once we're done with that top panel going side to side, we're going to lift the door up and do each panel going all the way down. Ultimately, the door will dry in the open position. That way you don't get any drips. One coat or two, it really does depend on the colors that you choose. If you're going darker or lighter, chances are you may see some streaking and then you'll need a second coat. But since we're using a color that's just slightly lighter, one coat seems to be enough. This Clark+Kensington exterior paint covers really well. Now with the door closed, you want to do a quick inspection. You can see here that there's some paint drips when the two panels came together. Take a utility knife and just carefully go in between the gaps just to cut that away so that they don't dry together. Then tomorrow, when it sets up and cures, you can open up the door a little bit, use some sandpaper to brush that off and finish it all up. And there you have it, a freshly painted garage door to add to your curb appeal. Now, if you need more help, just go to your local Ace Hardware store and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you can always visit us at acehardware.com. Remember, Ace is the helpful place.